Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel which name is Analytics Pro, and here under this playlist guys we are going to cover only differences of DAX functions which are asked in an interviews. In the previous tutorial guys we have studied about summarize versus summarize columns. I hope you guys are cleared with the difference of summarize versus summarize columns. And now in today's tutorial guys we will talk about one more major difference between values and distinct DAX function. So firstly guys, let's understand the definition of values and distinct. So here you guys can see the definition of values function. This function returns distinct value after removing duplicate values. And similar way guys, distinct functions also perform same like values function. This is also return distinct values after removing duplicates. And now let's look at the syntax. In both the functions guys, we have the same syntax like table name or column name. And these both the functions are table manipulation functions which returns table. So let's move towards the Power BI desktop screen and understand the difference of values and distinct. So here we have entered in Power BI desktop. And now guys, let's look at the table first. So let me go here under this table view, and here we have taken two tables. So the first table is dimension table where we have taken only three countries like India, USA and China. And now let's look at the next table which is our sales fact which we have previously used in our last two videos. So if you observe one thing here guys, under this country column we have 5 distinct values like China, India, Japan, Sri Lanka and USA. So if I want to apply value or distinct function in any of the column, it will return me the distinct value. So I am taking country column here in the example. You guys can take any of the column to find distinct values. And now guys, let's apply value function first. So I will simply go here under this report view and click here on this modeling view. And as I already said guys, this is a table manipulation function, so it return table. So let me click here on this new table. I will rename this function name as, let's say, values underscore country. And after equal to guys, here I will write my DAX function which name is values. And we have just only one parameter which is table name or column name. So I am taking column name here as country. And this column I am taking from the sales fact table. And let me close the bracket and hit enter. And now guys, let's look at this value underscore country table. So here we guys can see it returns me the distinct values of country column. In a similar way guys, you guys can apply this value function in any of the column. And now guys, let's apply another DAX function which name is distinct, that will also return me the distinct values. So this is also a table manipulation function guys. So what I will do, I will simply click here on this new table. And now I am renaming this DAX function as distinct underscore country. And here I will write my DAX function which is distinct. And here under this DAX function guys, we have the same parameter which is column name or table expression. So here under this distinct function guys, we have the same parameters like column name or table expression. So I am taking column name as country which is from the sales fact table, and close the bracket and hit enter. So here we guys can see distinct function also fetching the distinct value of country column. So this time guys, there is no difference between distinct function and value function, both returning distinct values. So the question is that guys, what is the difference between values function and distinct? And now guys, if you go here under this modeling view, so here we guys can see there is no relationship between dimension table and sales fact table. And if I go here under this dimension table guys, so here we guys can see we have 3 distinct value like India, US and China. And if you go here under this sales fact table guys, so here we guys can see we have 5 distinct values: China, India, Japan, Sri Lanka and US. That means this Sri Lanka and Japan are extra here under this fact table. There is no Sri Lanka and Japan here under this dimension table. And now guys, what we will do, we will apply measure with count rows function. And before using the count row function guys, what we need to do, simply go here under this modeling tab and creating a relationship on the basis of country to country column which is common column. So I will simply select this country column and drag and drop it here. And now here we guys can see we have created a relationship between dimension table to fact table which is one to many. And now guys, let's go here under this report view and go to this practical page. So I have already taken 2 card visuals from here, and here we will create some measure and drop here under this card visuals. So firstly guys, let's suppose I want to count distinct value of country from this dimension table. So what I will do guys, I will simply click here on this 3 dots and click here on the new measure. and I am renaming this measure name as, let's say, values underscore country underscore count rows. So as we already know guys, values is a table manipulation function. So we can't use directly in measures or calculated column. So if you guys wants to use that values function, so what you need to do guys, you need to take any other function, and under table parameter guys, you guys can use this values function there. So here I am taking count rows function first because I want to see the count of rows. And here we have just only one parameter, which is table. So instead of taking any table from here guys, I am using values function, values, and under values function guys, I will simply enter the parameter of values function. So I want to see the distinct count of country column. So what I will do, I will simply write country column here, which is from the dimension table. That thing you need to keep in mind, and close the bracket and hit enter. And now guys, let's check what it returns. So let me select this measure and drag and drop it here. So see guys, here answer is 4. So in a similar way guys, I will simply go here under this new measure, and this time I will create the same DAX function with distinct. So I am renaming this DAX function as distinct underscore country underscore count rows. So again I need to start with count rows, and under table parameter guys, here this time I will use distinct DAX function, and under column parameter I will simply take country column, which is again from the dimension table, and close the bracket and hit enter. So we have created distinct function with count rows. And now guys, what I will do, let me select this measure and drop it here under this card visual again. So see guys, this function only returns 3. So the question is that guys, why distinct function only returning 3 and value function returning 4? So guys, now let's understand the logic behind it. So let's go to the dimension table first, and here under dimension table guys, we can see we have 3 distinct values, which is India, US and China. And if I go here under this sales fact table guys, so these values are also here under this country column, which is India, US and China. And here we have 5 distinct value like China, India, Japan, Sri Lanka and USA. That means guys, this Sri Lanka and Japan are not here under this dimension table. So if you create a relationship between this dimension to fact table guys, so it will showing only those countries unique which are here under the fact table. So we have only 3 countries are here under the dimension table which are unique in sales fact table under country column. So that's why here answer is 3. But the question is that guys, why here answer is 4? It should be also returning the same like distinct. And now guys, let's understand this value and distinct difference with Excel file. Let's go move towards the Excel file. So here we guys have taken dimension table, and this is our sales fact. And here under this blue color guys, these 3 countries are distinct here under the fact table. But if you talk about this Japan and Sri Lanka, these are not here under this dimension table. So once you apply distinct function with relationship, so it will give you only these 3 distinct, which is India, US and China. But once you applied values function guys with relationship, so what happened here guys, it will not find these countries. Or if you add any other country here, let's say Australia, so values function considering all the values are blank because it is find only these 3 values under the fact table which are unique, or you can say distinct. And if you count the distinct blank, so obviously guys, it returning 1. Either you count 2 cells or 100 cells, is distinct would always be the 1. So that's why guys, values function return answer is 4, which is 3 are distinct and 1 is distinct blank. And now guys, let's move towards the Power BI desktop screen. And now let's check one more thing. So guys, what I will do, let me go here under this model view and let me select this relationship and delete it. And after deleting the relationship guys, let's check what is our result. So let me go back to the report view and see guys, both the results are same. So the thing is that guys, if you have the relationship between dimension to fact, so only in that case values and distinct function return different result. But if we do not have any relationship between fact and dimension table, so both the functions work similar way. And now guys, let's understand the differences. So here are the differences guys. A blank value can be added if relationship exists in dimension and fact table and not considering blanks. And it gives distinct result, which means all blanks are 1, which is distinct blank. And distinct function guys, a blank value cannot be added if relationship exists in dimension and fact table. Distinct function only shows those records which are available in the dimension as well as fact. So I hope you guys are clear with the difference of values and distinct function. And if interviewer asks, now you guys can explain the same points. So for such kind of detailed learning guys, stay connected with us and kindly support this channel. And those who are visit first time on this channel, kindly hit the like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to press this bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. And those who wants to learn Power BI or SQL from scratch, so you guys can follow this free YouTube channel, which name is Analytics Pro. And if you scroll it down guys, so here you guys can see we have a full course Power BI playlist where I have explained each and every concept about Power BI in detail. And if you click here on this playlist button guys, so you guys will get to see multiple playlists are here. This is the Power BI full course playlist and these are the advanced concepts of Power BI where you guys can take the knowledge of advanced concepts of Power BI. And we have this Power BI with SQL playlist where you guys can learn all the concepts of SQL from scratch. So you guys can start your SQL journey with this free YouTube channel. And along with that guys, we have this visualization playlist and we have this DAX expression playlist where we have covered most of the DAX functions from scratch which are majorly used in your projects. And here under this playlist, I am also trying to cover all the differences of DAX functions which is majorly asked in an interviews. And very soon guys, I will add some more playlists so that you guys can take better understanding of the analytical skills. And for the job seekers guys, we have this free Telegram group where I'm keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening as well as you will also find some latest interview question and answers which recently asked by an interviewer. So you don't need to pay anything to anyone. But those who are looking only live sessions, so we guys also conduct live training and sessions where we prepare candidates from scratch till intermediate level with some scenarios, real-time projects, assignments, notes and so on. And we also provide placement assistance with the help of WhatsApp group where you will get to see some HR emails, contact number and so on. And you guys can also follow us on Insta as well as Facebook. So all the links I will share under the description box. You guys can follow us there. So for free learners guys, you guys can follow this Analytics Pro, and for the live training and sessions, you guys can connect me any of the platform. Thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you so much.